My name is Beatriz Medina. I'm the office assistant of a company whose name is Action Pipeline Contractors. We work mainly for the city of Tucson, that's where I live, and we do the work in the water department of the city, repairing and installing water lines, water mains, and if there's an emergency, they go and repair that so that all the people in the city can have good water for drinking and for using every day. Well, this is an old house that has been renewed, and most of the time I'm alone here at the office because the main work of this company is outside, as you can imagine. All the pipelines and the valves and everything that has to be repaired is in the city. So I'm like in the office, helping them to do their work from here at the office. I cannot go out and do their work outside because I'm not prepared for that. But I do all the necessary work, the office work that you have to do in a job, starting with the normal operation, answering the phone, answering emails, taking care of all the invoices that come, of all the material that they use. I have to process the payments for the materials they use. I have to do the payroll and pay all the people who work here. I'm in charge of submitted permits for the work they do. Everything they do outside in the street has to get a permit from the city or from the county. And I do all the process of getting the permits, and I get all the plans they need for their work. I have to order the printing so they can see the plans and see what they're doing, and all this, the office work necessary so that they can perform their job outside. Well, my mother language is Spanish, so I learned English ever since I was a little girl. I'm very lucky for that because now I can work. I came here almost 4 years ago, and I found this job, and I've been learning new things in English, terms that I didn't know, because my English was not a technical thing or was not a secretary thing, so I had to learn things here. And I knew how to use a computer. That was very important. Always learn as much as possible of computers and Word, Excel, any other program that you have to use. It's very important to learn it. I use one that is very important for the payment of or the movement of all the money, for paying providers, vendors, for paying the laborers. And it's called QuickBooks, and I had to learn it, and it's very, very useful. Well, first I think English, because I knew English from school, and then when I came here, I had to get used to everyday English and to the technical way, because here they handle terms like pipes and valves and repairs and CCP and things that I have to learn. That was a challenge. And maybe the way that people speak. I mean, I was used to another way of English, a very educated one. And then when everyday English comes out, sometimes you find it difficult to understand, but you have to get used to it. And it's very useful to have been trained in another language and to be willing to learn, to be positive about learning things and happy about knowing new things every day. If I did it, and I'm older than you, I'm more than 60 years old, so if I did it, I think any kid can do it, and any young person can do it. Well, I had to learn many things here. I had to practice many things that are very important. Here, when you are working in an office, you have to be responsible. That's number one. You're responsible for things that are very important, like the permits, like the time limits for contracts or for payments. You have to keep things in order. I have a calendar here next to my desk where I write down everything. I have to be aware that things have to follow a schedule, and you have to be responsible about paying and everything so that things work out. They cannot do it. They are working outside. They don't care if something has been paid or not. But if I don't pay it, they might not get the material, so they cannot work properly. So you have to be positive about learning things every day, new things every day. Well, that's essential because most of the people that work here speak Spanish because they also come from Hispanic countries. So it's very useful to have two languages. I can speak more than two, but I only use here English and Spanish. And that gives me the tool. If you have a tool to be able to communicate, here's English, here's Spanish, and you're in between and you can communicate people, that's a very important thing. If some of the kids that will be watching this video know another language and are learning English, that's very important. Keep on learning English because you'll be the tool, you'll be the medium there to connect people. And that's very important.
Like being a translator.
Yeah, I finished my associate degree in college for interpreting and translation. I'm not working there full time now. I'm only doing some translations at home, and sometimes I've done interpreting by Zoom. And, that is another plus to my life because that way I can do something else. So if they have a chance to learn how to interpret or how to translate from their language to English or English into their language, that's fabulous. That gives you a door to another world and to jobs and to different activities. Keep on doing it. Well, the favorite thing about my job is that I know I'm important here. They need me, I need them outside because they're working outside and they need me to keep things going. They need my responsibility. They need my being ordered and doing things when they should be done. So that's a very important thing to do. Always keep a discipline. That's very important for any job that you do. If I did it old, and I'm old, you kids can do anything. If you just have a goal in life and you say, I want to be this, I'm going to study, I'm going to prepare myself for my future. The future is in your hands. You have to work every day to make that future possible and to be a happy person who can help others and who can help this world to be better. So never stop trying, never give up. If I did it, you can do it. And always be happy and always feel love and feel grateful for what you have and what you achieve. And never give up. And never stop asking. And Glen Oaks or owls?
Owls.
You have to be aware of the world with big eyes and learn everything that comes to you. Never stop learning. Well, this is a little house. This is my office, and I have my computer, my calendar, which is very important. Important things that I have to remember, they are there. This is one of my boss's office. As you can see, they are always very busy with lots of papers, lots of plans. Whenever they come, it's really a fast time they spend here because most of the time they are outside. This is another office of one of my bosses. It's full of paper, full of regulations for the city, full of plans, full of, well, but most of the time I'm alone here at the office, but they know I'm here and I know they are there. If we have questions, I can always help them. Okay.